Hi there. I'm here to talk about the trick that I often tell my clients, and essentially I'm making this video for my dad because he's experiencing back pain, and I want to show him the trick that I often describe to my clients, so I'm going to share it with all of you. The idea is that instead of a tennis ball, racket balls, or in this case I have, angry emoji for the pain or happy emoji just for maintenance. They have some squish and some give to them versus tennis balls a little bit firm. Not that that's bad, but these I find to be just perfect for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat lower back because that's where he's feeling the pain. And the idea is that there's a space above your tailbone. All that lower back pain is from all those lower back muscles that connect into that hip and that tailbone area. And when you're tilted, when you're shoveling, when you're doing any heavy lifting and you lean from that area, all these muscles want to pull up, and essentially there's a lot of fascia, that shiny material like you can't cut through when you're trying to cut chicken or meat. There's a lot of that bound up in this tailbone area, so it's really hard to get any pressure or movement in there. Obviously, as a massage therapist, I'd have you lay on the table and I would be able to work on that and put pressure on it, but you can't see me every day, so this is one way to treat. So what I tell my clients is do one side first, because when you feel the release from the one side, you'll be convinced that this actually does offer a good benefit. If you do both, like I'm going to show you also how to do, you'll get both sides done at the same time, but you won't necessarily feel the contrast. Feel the contrast first, because then you'll find the value in doing this. So what you're going to do is you're going to place it in the lower back on one side. You can do it with one ball, and like I said, eventually to save time, you're going to do it with two, so there's one on each side. So what you do is you start to roll around and find that sweet spot, and you might have to move them. So you're going to actively, if you're treating one side, it's easier to do it this way. I'm rolling back and forth across that muscle, and I'm allowing myself to adjust my level of pressure up and down. The floor is pushing the ball up into my muscle, my body's pushing back down into it. So I'm able to treat that area. You can do it right on the skin, you could do it over the clothes, whatever you prefer. It's easy to do. You can do it on the floor, or if you're laying in bed at night and you just want to kind of do this while you're reading, extend your legs, let your weight push down into the bed, into the ball, because you're going to have a little bit more give there from underneath. Read, do whatever it is you're doing. Roll it up just a little bit higher on each side. Let those balls put that pressure all the way up and in. Roll it up a little further, and you can do this all the way up to behind your neck area, in between the shoulder blades, all the way back here. It's one way to get that pinpointed pressure, and if you're treating one side at a time, again, you can do that active rolling maneuver where you're getting that deep pressure into that muscle. So you can do this all the way up and down your back, or you could just treat your lower back. But it's one way you can do it every single day, and it's not going to cost you the services of a massage therapist, and you'll get some relief.